Now, as you may recall, we are continuing the Iowa Chronicles. Well, actually, less recall, more as the title kind of says.
Yeah.
We are continuing the Iowa Chronicles. Those of you who remember where we got to last week will remember where we left off. Which I believe we were going to go hunt more enemies in the name of freedom.
Sounds like a plan.
It also sounds like par for the course.
Mm-hmm. I have no idea what I thought of this just now.
Oh dear God.
No, it's not bad this time. For once.
This time. As if you need an excuse.
Just thought, he needs a jacket.
You mean like those frogs? That toad needed a hat.
Yes.
To be fair, it was a very, very nice hat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're at the CIT ruins. Now, why did we come here? Go to the dead drop, secure the cache, set up another mill. There's that there. The dead drop at Natick. And secure the cache in Postal Square. Right. So we'll set this up because it's just down the road. It's literally just down there.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
And we've got Deacon
Nothing
with
new
us.
to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen
Also,
alerts.
folks, I think I figured out what happened to Nick. Because we entered the memory den to speak to Kent in the first place, we triggered Nick's involvement in the next part of the story quest. Which is why we can't find him, because he should probably, he should most likely still be at the memory den. Huh. That broke.
I need to look up dishes that involve crab so I've got more mileage.
Radio Freedom.
Crab rangoon.
Nothing to report.
Wait, we are pagan min now? I mean, given how we've stabbed a lot of things with basically every implement under the sun, we pretty much are pagan min. We're just a hell of a lot nicer about it, because we have a good reason for it.
Yeah.
They were getting in the way of freedom. That is my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Right. Removed.
You know you can't mount stuff in this game.
Get it.
It's not like that. Well, I'm sure the PC version has got a mod for that.
Yes, there is. You know the same place I told you about for those ones from Skyrim?
Yeah, I've looked at a few of them.
Yeah, there's ones there for Fallout.
I'm not at all surprised. No, I was just thinking, like, wherever the closest we get to a broadsword is, that belongs to the
This is
claymore.
Radio Freedom, voice of all men.
You know what I'm
It's
thinking,
just
really
past 10
more,
p.m.
but yeah, boy.
All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
You're saying you wouldn't want to charge it so
You're
I'm riding
tuned
the
to
Algoy
Radio
with the
Freedom.
sword?
Nothing to report.
I would rather be leading a force of Yagwai cavalry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. He needed to quit while he was still ahead.
The old fun's the best.
It gets debatable the more you use them.
Well, they're still terrible, but they're funny.
So I said it gets debatable.
Yeah.
Dusty. We're in Springfield now? Dusty Springfield.
Yeah.
Well, at least he had a good gun. Or was that a good run? Come on. There we go. Took it a little bit of time.
Don't.
He had a pipe weapon.
Dragon?
Yes.
What even dragon?
That'll do it. Behold the fate of all who sports such shoddy hardware.
Funny you could stand for a wall and write a sign above them.
I use shoddy hardware.
Yeah.
Let's play Russian roulette with this raider.
I don't remember where I heard it from, but it's like...
Well,
All quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
basically just Darwin awards this thing.
Yeah.
Ha! That raider actually survived 2 shots. I am impressed.
Yes.
It took 2 bullets to the chest.
Well done, lady. You shall be remembered.
Yes, remembered. That's air quotes on remembered.
I think the stress got to him. Just went all to pieces.
Yeah, you should have saved that one for when we actually, for if they bloody messed when we killed them.
All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay
Head's
safe
over
out there.
there somewhere now.
Just because you can.
Yes.
Throw the head out the window.
What else am I supposed to do with it?
Oh no.
Me play football, or as the Americans would be calling it, soccer.
Not the Americans.
Careful, SJWs will get you.
Oh, bring it on.
Congratulations, you are now attacked on Twitter.
If they could find my Twitter. I've got like 2 followers.
Yeah, and they're both SJWs who are now ripping you apart verbally.
Probably.
You are now in a flame war with SJWs on Twitter. Congratulations, you are now doomed.
If I remember correctly, I'm fairly certain soccer actually, the word soccer comes from the English, not from the Americans. I think it's an abbreviation of association football.
No.
Unless I'm misremembering that somehow. I'll look it up. I swear I remember something along those lines.
Head didn't get very far.
Yeah.
It's midnight here at Radio Freedom. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Next up is Postal Square. Sounds like we need to go postal. Deactivate the spotlight. Hmm? Huh. So you were right.
For once. Makes a change.
You had to be right sometime.
Yes, I suppose so.
I deactivated the turret and then still killed it because XP
Broadcasting all day,
and loot.
all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment.
My
Stay tuned for updates.
Volkssturmgewehr carbine with exploding radioactive bullets. For a minute there... I'd say for a minute there it looked like I shot the silencer off.
Yeah.
He definitely went all to pieces on us. And we replaced the bullet I wasted on the turret as well.
What the?
Analysis. Hello.
Your tune?
Beginning lethal force neutralization operation.
Nothing to report. Stay safe out there.
He's gonna be up there. He's just up there. Ha!
Security operation.
Exploded.
Resuming normal operation.
Yeah, this calls for the sonic rifle now.
Oh, cool.
Oh, there you are. Whee! Splat. Oh. Yes, there are occasionally Jaguars in downtown Boston. Didn't seem to do him much good though, being a bear.
Every image of this someone sort of watching this live stream now in actual Boston. Just this is on the screen. They're just leaning
This
out their
is
window
Radio
with a
Freedom,
sniper rifle,
the
just trying
voice
to take
of
out
the
like a
Minutemen.
Jaguar that just
It's
showed
1
up.
a.m. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Checking out the mailbox. The third time this might have been replaced by that thing.
Wow. That actually makes you take up vertibird. I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. You can't prove anything. Hey. Mhm. No,
Because originally I thought they were like zombified, but
they
yeah,
well they sort of are, but aren't. It's an odd one, right? Basically, they are effectively zombies, but they're still alive. The brains still work and everything, but the bodies are so bloated and whatnot. Oh shit.
there's so much things that you like think and be aware of their surroundings?
Yes.
That's way more horrifying than I originally thought.
Oh, there it is. Basically, the reason all the plagues and diseases in their bodies are so basically cause them to bloat up so much that the decaying matter is effectively another shield, but it's a layer of insulating shield, in a sense, which meant typically prior to 8th edition introducing Primaris Marines, who, if they had the Mark 10 Gravis armour, namely the Inceptors and the Aggressors, only Marines on a bike could match Plague Marine toughness. Plague Marines were always toughness 5 as opposed to a Space Marines toughness 4. That was their thing, basically.
Yeah, originally I thought they were zombies, but
No.
the idea that they're aware of what they've become is just so much worse.
And a lot of them, it was willing as well. The Servants of Nurgle.
Yeah. I do like the joke that anti-vaxxers are basically...
Nurgle followers.
Yeah.
It's not even a joke at this point.
I know. It's got past the point of just ridiculing it to the point where whenever I see him, I genuinely think, right, where the hell's my hammer?
Watched.
That worked.
Yep.
2 a.m. here at Radio Freedom.
The reason I started thinking about that was Sonic
All
Weapons,
quiet,
Noise
which
Marines.
is how we like it. Stay safe out
I was
there.
watching a video on them last night. I was gonna
Yeah.
watch this video.
They're not even new either.
Mhm.
They were like 2nd edition.
Mhm. Didn't their weapons used to be cooler? I
Yes.
think you were telling me this.
The original Noise Marine weapons, like the Doom Siren, was a microphone in front of the Marine's face on the gorget of the armor, so the neck ring. It used to be the weapons were actual like guitars and the like. So, you know, really cool there. Then, like, 4th or 5th edition, they changed them to being kind of meh. In that they were just like a sonic, like like the Blast Master was just a oversized sonic gun. And then I was just like, why? That's nowhere near as cool. So then they did the reboot Noise Marine special model. They brought back the classic style, and Slaneshi fans went wild
This is Radio Freedom.
for obvious
broadcasting
reasons.
all
Yeah.
day, all across the Commonwealth.
It's like classic Noise Marine.
Stay safe.
Why wouldn't you?
If it was going to be a Chaos Marine, I'd probably go with Noise.
I mean, depending on your point of view, all 4 specific marked troops have their own good and downsides, right? I really like the Cornate Marines because they're called Berserkers. They are really cool for good reason.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen.
Noise Marines, well,
All
I like me rock
which is
and
how
roll,
we
you
like
know
it.
that.
Stay safe.
Ow. Missed me landing. I was trying to land on the balcony.
Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Nurgle, I don't like zombies much, but I can kind of get behind Plague Marines. They were trying to be pretty good. And the Rubik Marines for the Thousand Suns are also really cool. Wow, he parted a bit hard, he's a bit legless.
You're the one making the bad puns this week, it would seem.
At least mine are tastefully bad.
Yeah, mine are just genuinely bad.
Exactly.
There's nothing you have to do to make god-awful puns and annoy
Well, the latter is definitely a talent. Not a very good talent, but it's a talent.
3 a.m. here at Radio Freedom. Hope you're listening.
They're not exactly the most thick-skinned people, are they?
Well, everything triggers an SJW.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm personally attacked by this relatable content. Wow, wow, wow. Must whine on interwebs.
My opinion's so important, everyone needs to listen to it.
My opinion means more than everybody else's because I'm special.
Going down. New business model. We team up with a more true. Insert something.
Wow, that worked. Who wants crab cakes? Anyway, as I was saying, the Rubik Marines just used to be about on and off Thousand Suns specific, then became like just Mark of Tzeentch specific and this, that, and the other. They're also pretty cool. Those ones are basically zombies. There's just dust in the armour.
I think there's a lot of artillery later on.
Yeah. They are basically the Thousand Suns Marines who were mutating, didn't have any sorcerer's powers, and then when the Rubik of Ahriman happened, they're the ones who got turned to dust. They've always had a bit of an Egyptian-y motif going to it for them, which has always been pretty cool. One reason why I like them. They've got a unique design thing going for them. It's a squad led by an actual sorcerer, so you have a psyker in every squad. It's what the Thousand Suns shtick, basically. We've got mutants to kill. Cleanse, purge, kill. Wow.
Stay safe out there.
This one definitely got ahead of herself. First you got to this guy. He's really just gone all to pieces.
Back before I met you, I'd go whole days without massacring a bunch of things.
Stupid noises. Who's there?
You are really pissing me off.
Really? I must be doing something right then.
You are seriously fucked. You know that?
The other building clearing gun.
That is a good gun.
Very. Well worth the 17,000 caps.
Yeah. Things that are supposed to be like formidable, like meatballs and whatnot, just
Like behemoths.
yeah, just
Straight up disintegrate under fire.
fall to pieces.
You're tuned to
Huh.
Radio
Oh,
Freedom,
wow.
voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Oh, we did get the cash. Okay, cool. They're all up there.
Going up.
Firing!
Analysis green. Security operation successful. Resuming normal
Once
operation.
that took more of my magazine than I wanted, because they moved. But nailed all three of them.
Yep. It was a super mutant.
Yeah,
There.
and still a few. We are not done yet.
Good.
I can hear you.
Like I said, cleanse, purge, kill.
Yeah.
And
Fits in the
no
basic
way.
idea of this playthrough.
What is it?
If it stands against freedom,
It's against freedom, it's against life itself. Because freedom is life. Realize I've picked up some bubble gum just so I can do a one-liner.
oh god, I've got the button ready.
I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum. He needs to hop to it. That one didn't deserve a rim shot. You need to work on your sense of timing.
I've never had one of those.
Why do you think I said you need to work on it? It's like your war face. You really need to work on it. He's up there.
It's 5 a.m. This is Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
You need a reason to rewatch it? Wow. Yeah. Can't really think of a good one that doesn't repeat one we've already done like 4 times now.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's a pretty lame one as well. Even by our standards, it's a lame pun. Wait, standards? We have those? Well, you don't, but I definitely do.
I was gonna say, you might.
I have standards I'm trying to live up to.
I have people I'm trying to disappoint.
Exceptionally.
My only goal in life is to outlive everybody who hates me. So basically, I found being immortal.
You've got a long way to go there, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, I never said I never said. All I said was I have to be alive longer than them. I never said how they have to die.
Yeah, but you're still gonna have to be at it for a long time.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a while.
Yeah, considering they'll be trying to kill you.
Yeah.
This is Radio Freedom. All's quiet
Oh, joy.
across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Ah, that's where this comes down to.
Surprisingly for me, it wasn't heavily offensive whatsoever.
Right. I'm disappointed. How to draw an owl.
I wish there was like somewhere I could share all these so people could actually somewhat keep up what the hell we're talking about.
Go up to the mayoral, go across the mayoral shelter, and we'll head down from there. The reason I'm picking there specifically is because it's cleared, so we're not immediately walking into a war zone. Even though you'd enjoy that because it's more things to shoot.
Yeah.
It also means we've got further to travel before we get to a war zone. So there is also more things to shoot.
You've probably seen, you know that thing, a news story a while ago, it's like wolves are being airdropped into whatever national park it was in order to deal with the moose population. There's a comic of like a wolf being dropped in by parachute with a knife.
I have a plan.
This should be good.
This is Radio Freedom. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Ah, damn it, you gotta wake it up first.
Useless robot. I'm guessing you can't hack it.
Yes, you can. That's how you wake it up.
I meant to like make it useful, not just.
No, you can't have it controllable. Basically.
1 p.m.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been kill the sentry bot. That was why I'd backed off quite far.
You really like to wander, don't you? I've seen more of the wealthy.
But it didn't quite go to plan. So it was supposed to have woken up with the shot.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, that makes me think now. Obviously, there's a lot of big explosions in this game.
Yes.
At some point, kind of want to do a Mega Man build. I do that for your response. I get that response a lot from you, it would seem.
Yes. Yes,
Good
you do.
afternoon. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting across the
What else
Commonwealth.
do we have that's got an actual
Nothing new to
scope
report.
on it?
Keep it here for Minutemen alerts.
I broke its head so hard it exploded.
And night. And
Crispy.
day, etc., etc.
I like the idea of just running around like a slightly mad little explosion lolly. Just trying to think.
Only slightly mad?
Yeah.
You're underestimating things a lot, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, underselling things a lot, aren't you? Oh look, a ghoul.
Oh look, lasagna.
There was a ghoul. Damn it!
It's like it's
Twice.
like it's like
We
an
got fun
arcade
time
game, isn't it?
incoming.
You've got to shoot them and then attack.
Like that.
Yeah.
Really time to earn our paycheck.
Yes, he was really trying to headbutt me.
This
Because I
is
shot his
Radio
arms off.
Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to
4570 gov.
Stay
What do you
safe, people.
expect?
A pile of viscera.
isn't that kind of the norm for when I'm done anyway?
Yeah. Walks into a town full of raiders. By the time you leave, there's just a big pile of organs in town square.
We've gone from Fallout to the Book of Eli.
Oh god. Although I did
To be fair, that was a good film.
Yeah, I did want to do a Book of Eli playthrough in New Vegas.
Basically, everything that got in your way died.
Yes.
Isn't that how Fallout normally goes anyway?
I didn't eat them this time.
This time.
Yeah. I did
He's
find,
magically got hair back.
I did find a Book of Eli mod though, for like Machete.
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, I know you haven't been properly playing for a while,
Mhm.
but did you download that one that my friend made? The
Anyone got some holy water?
effectively bolter rounds.
Try that
I
on.
didn't. I used to use the- It's just I bought like I needed at the time I needed a car that was in my PC, which is like a really small form factor one. Didn't have a power connector, so I didn't have a spare one, and I could get them in there. For some cheap little AMD thing.
Ah.
More of a display adapter than an actual graphics card, so
Ah.
I need to. Well, I'm torn on what to do. I want to just build a whole new machine from scratch, but
That costs a few grand.
I'm not talking like top of the range GTX 1080.
Still costs a few grand.
Yeah, if you're doing it
'Cause
all
you-
brand new.
Yeah, you've also got to get every last thing from the motherboard, which isn't cheap. Hard drives.
Yeah.
You're going.
Probably get some stuff on that.
Neutralization operation complete.
Possibly, but still, it's not going to be
Radio
cheap.
Freedom, voice of the Minutemen.
Only problem
Nothing
is
to
I kind
report at the
of
moment.
never used
Stay tuned
AMD
for
stuff
updates.
before, so I wouldn't really know what I was doing.
That's why you want to stick with what you know, which may make it even more expensive.
Oh, Intel is more expensive than AMD by quite a bit.
Yeah. To be fair, Intel quality.
Yeah, true.
Friends, you dead bastard.
One name everybody knows in that sort of market.
Intel's stuff, typically, yes, there are some things that might do it better for cheaper, but for the size of any one particular Intel component, you're typically getting the better option out of Intel. Never it's not guaranteed. I mean, sometimes somebody else might do the better size or the better price and specs for the size at a better price. But at least with Intel, you know it works in most things as well.
Yeah. I want to build
It's
like
3 p.m.
a good system, but I want to put it in like a really
Nothing to report.
architecture.
Keep it tuned here for updates.
Like, you know, one of those days, nice days,
Yeah.
Oh.
Nope. It's basically pinned to the wall by something. You know those times where you've had where you've seen raiders and whatnot pinned to walls? Basically that. Yeah. At the very least, it would have been a fusion core.
In progress. Stand clear of security.
This is broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
Hostiles detected.
Definitely a
All
good
quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Cheap.
Heads up.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom.
classic.
Resuming normal operation.
It's been about 20 minutes since we last used
How
that
we
one,
like it.
so.
Stay safe out there, people.
I know you can get like good, like not obviously not actual ones, like good replicas of like a lot of famous firearms in like either CO2 like gas, like either airsoft or like what's the one like called, air rifle kind of rounds.
Ah, great.
Fuck. I blame
Sorry
Preston.
about this, folks. We've had a crash. We'll be back in a couple of